She ain't part of mine, but it's okay. She part of the oil family. It's good. Wipe them tears up. All right, here we go. Hey, it's Lance McGowan here, and I am doing an update video on why Krystal Trammell left Young Living and the updates that she went to doTERRA. Whew. If you haven't checked out the first video in this little update, make sure to go check that out below. Link will be in the description. Okay. There's a lot of controversy surrounding, doTERRA versus Young Living, all that stuff, all the videos I've done. But what I got from Krystal was an email. And so it might be kind of hard to see that. It's kind of bright. But yeah, so I got an email from Krystal. And she's just giving an update to all her subscribers and email folks about, hey, here's what happened. So I'm just going to read off what she had sent to me and all her subscribers and basically react and see what's going on. Okay, so she says, "Hello love, thanks for being here with me. Over the past 9 months, I have unraveled the deceptive practices of one essential oils company and researched a ton of other ones. I was almost ready to toss out the entire MLM concept altogether. Only recently did I come to a decision I feel fully at peace with. Where it all started. Back in December 2017, I wrote an article on my relatively new and quiet website explaining why I decided to leave the essential oils company I had wholeheartedly invested in for the past 3 years. The article was more of a document for myself than anything. I was wholly unprepared for the huge response that my heartfelt sharing would generate. I was simply writing an explanation for my downline and also to make sense of the betrayal and frustration that I felt. It actually took me several months to complete, and it was very cathartic to write. However, that article ended up touching a lot of people's hearts. Unexpected fallout. At that time I posted it, I thought maybe I'd get some flack from a few strangers at most. Surprisingly, there wasn't much of that at all. What I totally didn't expect was to get a ton of other folks, both strangers and friends, reaching out to me privately and thanking me for being someone they could confide in about their rotten experiences with Young Living. These people were bullied, shamed, and even ostracized by their Young Living family just for raising concerns or asking questions, and I was shocked to hear it. So many people reached out and shared with me about their pain, lost careers, lost income, and lost friends, all because they didn't keep quiet and ignore the mounting evidence. Quitting friendships? Unsurprisingly, many of these folks quit multi-level marketing altogether. They were harangued, that's a word of the day right there, and bullied by people they thought cared about them, and not just about loyalty to a company. A big part of what led me to enroll with Young Living was because I greatly admired the couple whom I enrolled. They were conscious and highly educated people who'd been with the company since the 1990s. When I chose the disconnect from the business, they were curious, compassionate, and understanding. We got to have a raw, in-depth conversation that was tough for all of us, but necessary. I still appreciate who my former upline are as people, even though we ultimately disagree about essential oils companies. No anger, no blame, no shaming, or ostracization. We're still friends on Facebook. That is what it's like when you find great people. However, most people who wanted to leave Young Living or any sort of MLM business have not found that to be the case. They were treated terribly for not falling in with the status quo, even though these same people had been so-called friends worthy of their time, energy, and caring. Now, I think that's especially tragic because fractured friendships aside, MLMs also have the potential to be a really great business model and an avenue for personal growth if you have the right people around you. Now, some folks are so immersed in their current social reality that it's impossible for them to imagine friends and business mentors who are truly supportive and growth-oriented without strings or cult mentality attached. So another consequence of telling the entire internet that I was breaking up with my essential oils company was everyone suddenly wanted to recruit me to theirs. I was approached many times in many ways from people with doTERRA and with other oils companies too. I spoke with several of them explaining that I first wanted to get a feel for who they were and how they ran their business. Incidentally, I also researched many other essential oils companies and concluded that the only other company I might feel okay about was called Plant Therapy. There are more geared toward aromatherapy use, however, and aren't the comprehensive and potential tools for total body healing that doTERRA offers. They also don't follow the MLM model, and they don't have nearly the amount of available training, scientific research, or medical backing that doTERRA does. That's right. Following my gut and heart. So I talked to doTERRA people. Believe it or not, I already know a lot of them. There is literally no way I could say who first introduced me to doTERRA because I have that many friends who have approached me about it over the years. Hashtag hardcore skeptic. That's not even considering the folks who reached out to me via every avenue of my social media. Many of them were incredibly lovely, and more than one even offered me an existing position where I could step right into managing my own downline and making money. Tempting. But none of these options felt like a step in the right direction for me. I am the kind of person that needs to feel like I'm in a genuine alignment with those I associate with. You might retort that I probably have a few friends then, and you'd be absolutely right. I'm completely fine with that. Quality over quantity. I hear you on that, sister. They say you become like the 5 people you hang around with most. That's a Jim Rohn quote. That's right. And that goes for business as well as in life. Of course, money is important, and this is a business decision, but you may recall that I already abandoned a perfectly good stream of income because it no longer felt in integrity to me. I wasn't about to jump on the first profitable thing I saw. Choosing wisely can be very difficult indeed when you're looking at a multitude of factors. We own you. Sadly, after I thought I had already made a decision, I realized that I had made a mistake. One person who was a high-ranking leader in the upline I was considering turned out to be so appalling to me that it almost turned me off of doTERRA completely. My thought process unfolded chaotically. There's herbs and homeopathy. Who needs oils? But no, I love oils, and I do really want to use doTERRA. Why does this feel so complicated when all I wanted to do was buy some essential oils? First, I was miserable. Then, I got angry. I sat with my feelings and finally realized what I was experiencing was the same kind of energy that I felt over a decade ago when my ex-husband was trying to manipulate me into staying with him. I felt disallowed from moving forward in the way that I felt was correct for me because of the influence of someone who knew better and expected me to choose differently. Whether you've ever dealt with emotional abuse or not, in romance, friendship, or business, possessive, arrogant behavior feels gross. I agree. Definitely don't want to do that. And don't want to be needy either. That's a whole nother video. We're going to keep going though. This is good. Okay. I want nothing to do with that kind of energy. Me neither, sister. Me neither. Alright. And I was ready to write off doTERRA completely to avoid it being anywhere near me. Dang. Funny how the universe brings in situations that trigger our old traumas just to see if we'll make the same mistakes again. It took me a long time back then, but I realized that my truth was more important than whether I could logically defend my choice to others. In the end, I must honor myself. I am accountable to myself, first and foremost. I'm happy to say that I didn't wash out this time. I recognized the pattern and intercepted it. Just like a defensive back in an NFL game. There you go, girl. I see you. It's the leveling up in consciousness. There you go. That's another way to say it. In retrospect, I'm super thankful that I had the experience because that sort of sharp contrast is a key indicator of whether you're on the right path or not. Thank you for showing me what you are so that I could clearly see what I am not. I hear you on that one. I get to choose my path. Nobody else does. Too many people have had bad experiences that they blame on MLM-based companies. Ain't that the truth? But really, it's because of other people treating them like property or idle prospects, or because they don't take ownership and responsibility for their own actions. That's another thing I'm going to add up in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, don't get mad at me. Just the truth. Alright, the growth path, my decision to join doTERRA. The truth is, so many of us can benefit from the true connection and empathy that belong in a great MLM company culture. For many years now, I've been cultivating my inner voice and intuition. One thing about intuition is sometimes it tells you things that are not logical, but I've learned that if you can trust yourself enough to listen anyway, really amazing things will happen. Things you may never ever have dared to dream of. So I didn't choose what was tempting. I didn't choose any of my oily friends. Hey now. Thank you for respecting my decision, or even the fast track. Instead, I waited and trusted that I'd meet someone who would make me feel like I was on the right path, the path of growth. Amen to that. That's not just business. That's like romance. That's like life. It's okay to wait. You know what I'm saying? You're real now. Alright, as it turned out, a copywriting connection of mine helped me to meet someone in doTERRA who feels like a version of me from the future. It's uncanny and amazing. We share a deep passion for natural health and women's empowerment. We're both former birth professionals, and we even share a star sign. Hey Capricorns! I'm an Aries myself, so if you an Aries, hey Aries, you know what I'm saying? But if you're not, I mean, that's cool. Alright, back on topic here. Alright, also this is key. She never once asked me to join her team. When we met, she already knew about the viral article I'd written. I told her that I already had many people approach me, and she instantly acknowledged that overwhelming headspace I was in and respected it completely. That's probably how, like, Instagram models feel when they get a lot of DMs. Yeah. Alright, I got to be the one who started the conversation about joining her doTERRA team. I didn't feel the least bit of pressure, eagerness, false friendliness, or anything at all that might indicate she had an agenda because she didn't. That is what respecting boundaries looks like, folks. That's right. You know, I always say move towards the people that move towards you. And if somebody don't, then you just talk to the next person. That's pretty simple. So, yeah. It's effing important, too. Don't think for a second it's not, with regards to respecting boundaries. And I wasn't going to bleep it out, but this is a family show, so I had to say that. She said that, but you know what I'm saying. I had to censor it or whatever. Anyways, birthing the next chapter. I'm proud to say that after 9 months of contemplation, almost like birthing a baby Earthside, I wouldn't know anything about that. Alright, I'm now a member, but I respect moms a lot, so love you all moms out there. I'm now a member of another doTERRA team. Hey, she ain't part of mine, but it's okay, she part of the oil family. It's good. Wipe them tears up. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Alright, many of you have been looking for an essential oils company and a tribe of conscious, heart-led entrepreneurs who are truly aligned with helping people to achieve wellness and emotional balance. Maybe you've already had a sour taste in your mouth from being treated like a dollar sign by others. Gross. I agree. Well, get ready because I think I found nirvana. At this point, I think I've done an uncommon amount of research, meditation, and heart searching on this topic. I hope that my decision to be public about my whole process have provided you with some greater insight. It sure has, Krystal. It sure has. I get a lot of flack for it in the comments too, but I still love you. You know what I'm saying? All right. I love everyone, the haters and her and other doTERRA. You know what I'm saying? We good. And Young Living. I love all y'all. Truly, I do. Seriously. Alright, if you're simply curious about my complex and lengthy process of decision making, I hope I've satisfied that curiosity. Krystal, it has. It definitely has. That's why I'm doing a part 2 of this, you know what I'm saying? Alright, honestly, the volume of messages I've received over the last few months was more than I could keep up with individually, so I do apologize if I didn't personally respond to yours. Oh, that's nice. If you're interested in trying what I truly believe are the best essential oils on the planet, I'd be honored to help you get started. Oh snap, there's the plug. I ain't mad at you. Thank you for witnessing my journey through these wild and uncharted waters. XO, Krystal Trammell, doTERRA Wellness Advocate. And there's a little picture of her right there, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Krystal right there. Hey. Alright, well thanks for standing, sitting, or lying with me to hear that email and kind of update with Krystal and kind of what happened. She did join doTERRA, as you can see, the best essential oil company out there. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying. Well, what do you think about that? Do you like her decision? Do you dislike her decision? Do you agree with her decision? Do you disagree with your decision? Are you on the outside looking in and be like, dang, what just happened up in here? You know what I'm saying? Or are you like, I can't believe what just happened? Or are you just like, oh, slow clap it up. You know, well, where are you at? Leave your emotional response in the comment section below. Or, if you're more the logical type, leave your statement down there too, so we can have a conversation, keep things civil, you know what I'm saying, respectful, you know what I'm saying, because sometimes people be wilding out in the comment section, I have to check them. You know what I'm saying? Please don't let me check you. All right, I love you, but let's have a discussiones. I'm working on my Spanish. Let's have a discussiones. Keep things respectful. You can state your side, we can state ours, and we can just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? We can agree to disagree, or we can agree, or that's pretty much the only option. So, anyways, thank you so much for watching. Again, hit the like button if you did. Hit subscribe for future video updates, because you know there's gonna be some. Getting hot up in here. It's just me. It's just me. Other than that, we'll see you in the next video. Hey, make sure to check out the links below so you can watch the other videos too. You know what I'm saying? There's some good stuff down there. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. All right, we'll see you in the next video. Bye.